Olympics. The first recorded Olympic Games took place in 776 BC at Olympia, a site in southern Greece designated for worshipping the gods. The primary motivation behind the establishment of the ancient Olympics was to honor Zeus, the king of the gods in Greek mythology. It was a sacred festival that lasted 5 days, allowing athletes to compete and worship together. Initially, the first Olympic Games consisted of a singular event, a foot race known as the Stade, which was approximately 192 meters long. Over time, additional events were added, such as wrestling and boxing, reflecting the evolving nature of the competitions. The ancient Olympics not only served as a sporting event but also played a significant role in uniting the Greek city-states, often leading to a temporary truce during the Games. This provided a rare opportunity for athletes and spectators to gather peacefully, despite ongoing conflicts among states. The decline of the ancient Olympic Games began when Rome conquered Greece, eventually leading to their ban in 393 AD by Emperor Theodosius I, who sought to suppress pagan practices. The legacy of these games, however, paved the way for the revival of the Olympics in the modern era, starting with the first modern Olympic Games held in 1896 in Athens. Baron Pierre de Coubertin was instrumental in bringing the Olympics back to life, establishing the International Olympic Committee (IOC) during a congress held in 1894. His efforts led to the inaugural Games being hosted in the city deemed the birthplace of the Olympics, symbolizing a connection between ancient and modern sporting traditions. The 1896 Athens Games featured 280 participants from 12 nations, competing in 43 events across 9 sports, including athletics, swimming, and wrestling. Male athletes exclusively participated, as the inclusion of women in competitive sports would only come decades later. The Olympic Games are more than a sporting event. They represent a cultural phenomenon where nations compete while promoting peace and camaraderie. This ethos was rooted in the origins of the ancient games, where even warring states observed a truce during the competitions. Since the initial revitalization, the Olympic Games have evolved significantly, expanding to include various sports, nations, and eventually women athletes. The introduction of women's events began with the 1900 Paris Games, gradually leading to a more inclusive structure that progressed to present-day equality in Olympic events. The Olympic rings, which symbolize the unity of the 5 inhabited continents, were introduced in 1912, creating a lasting emblem for the Games. The rings are today widely recognized as a representation of the international spirit that the Olympics strive to embody. Notable Games: Athens 1896, the first modern Games, featuring 241 athletes from 14 countries. Berlin 1936, known for the propaganda of Nazi Germany and Jesse Owens' triumphs. Tokyo 1964, the first Olympics held in Asia, showcasing Japan's post-war recovery. Munich 1972, marked by the tragic terrorist attack on the Israeli team. Moscow 1980 and Los Angeles 1984, notable for the Cold War boycotts. Barcelona 1992, celebrated for its successful organization and the Dream Team in basketball. Beijing 2008, known for its spectacular opening ceremony and China's rise as a global power. Symbols and traditions. Olympic rings. 5 interlocking rings representing the 5 inhabited continents. Olympic flame, lit in Olympia and carried to the host city through a relay. Olympic motto: Citius, Altius, Fortius, faster, higher, stronger. On July 20, 2021, the International Olympic Committee approved a significant update to the motto. The change added the word together, resulting in the new motto: faster, higher, stronger, together. This modification aimed to highlight the importance of solidarity, particularly in challenging times such as the COVID-19 pandemic. The Olympic Games continue to be a prestigious and influential event, bringing together athletes from around the world to compete at the highest level and fostering a spirit of global unity and excellence.